Hey Wellness Warriors, this is Sarah Caraconi, Live Free Warrior here, sharing with you a 10-minute sequence you can do anywhere that you're seated and you need a little bit of movement in your day, particularly if you're in the office, but it doesn't stop there. This can be on a plane, this can be in a car, whenever you need to move and flow and get your body in motion again. Stay tuned at the end of the sequence and I'll give you the why do we need to do this anyway, but for now, let's jump right into the flow. Not part of the sequence, but still fun to do anyway. It's been a while since I've been in an office chair, but it doesn't mean I forget the fun tricks. Let's get started. Take the arms out wide and you're gonna wrap one arm underneath the other in Gomukhasana arms. So lift the elbows up and you can move a little to the side. Deep breath in. And in this posture, we're stretching the upper back, which gets pretty tight from being seated throughout the day, rounding forward. You know the drill. We're gonna switch sides. Simply switching across the arms. Now if you can't get the palms together, no worries. Take the backs of the hands together. If that's still not accessible, you can give yourself a big hug. And you're accessing the same muscle group. And release, inhale. Reach the arms up overhead, and now in a side bend, you can either grab for the forearms, right? Or if there's flexibility, you can grab directly for the elbows. You wanna get the creases, the elbows right in the palms of the hands. Lengthen up, retract the arms behind you, and then side bend over towards the right. You can look forward like I am, option to look up, whatever your neck allows for. Take a deep breath into the left lungs. And when you're ready, switch sides. Reach back up, inhale, and over to the other side. And no matter how flexible, how tight you are, this one always feels pretty good throughout any time of the day. Come on back up, inhale, and you're gonna interlace the hands, press the palms directly up overhead. The arm bones are by the ears, and as it's strong and stretched, you can reach up through the palms, lengthen up, engage the core, and root down through your seat, into your seat. And go ahead and take this interlace of the hands to the back of the head now. And this is a nice one for the upper back and your shoulders. So you're gonna move these shoulders behind you, contract the shoulder blades towards one another, lift up through the chest, and then lean back a little. Maybe here, imagining you have that big comfy office with your legs you can extend out in front of you. Or close your eyes and picture you're on a beach. Come back up on the inhale. Exhale, hands come to out. So we're gonna take it into the legs now. I took my shoes off for this one. You're gonna bring your right knee in towards your chest and just start there. Lengthen up through the spine. This is also a nice little back bend. So as you're grabbing your knee, you're also lifting up. And then pigeon, cross your right ankle over your left knee. This foot stays flexed. Don't worry if your knee's all the way up here, that's okay. Just start to work over time, your knee coming down. Stay where you are with what you have. Grab for the sole of your foot, your knee if you'd like, and a little extra here, you can take a back bend as well. This one I recommend you do throughout the day, whenever you can. It's a nice way to stretch your hips, gives your hip flexor a little break from being contracted and shortened. And then right from here, going into a twist, you're gonna cross that right leg over, twist over towards the right side. If you have a back on your chair like this, you can also utilize it and let it assist your twists. Deep breath in. Exhale, twisting. And then to follow up with that, it's kind of nice to do a counter twist over in the opposite direction. Back through center. And one more. Engage your core, engage your quad, and extend that right leg out in front of you. Holding 3. Keep it lifted off the chair, 2. And 1, release. We're gonna switch sides, same thing, other side. Draw the left knee in towards the chest, little back bend, arching, inhale. And then take it into pigeon, crossing left ankle over the right knee, long spine. And take your time here. You can, if you have available to you, pause the video. Stay in this one a little bit longer. Maybe that back bend. I remember days I would sit like this or cross-legged in my chair, and I would try and never touch the back of my chair. There's a challenge for you. And let's take a twist. Cross that left leg over the right. Again, maybe using the back of the chair. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, twisting. Inhale. Exhale, twist. And cross the other way. Over to the right. Back through center. Extend the left leg out in front of you. Holding for 3, 2, core is strong. Inhale and lower the foot down, exhale. Take it into the neck now and around the shoulders. Shoulder shrug, just bring the shoulders all the way up near the ears and then drop them back down. 4, more like that, rolling on up. Take it back down, maybe you close your eyes. Inhale, inhale, exhale, dropping down. Last 2. Last 1, inhale. Let the shoulders roll, big circles. And then retract the head behind you. You're gonna drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Great for opening up the side of the neck here. And then come back up. Retract the neck and bring it over towards the other side. Keep this right shoulder as heavy as possible. All right, so it's not trying to work its way up, it's staying on down. Come back up through center. Retract the head, and you're gonna turn the head over towards the right side. Regaining natural range of motion of the neck. Over to the left. Center. Right. Center. To the left. One more each side, back to center. Again, importance of retracting the head and then turn. Back to center. Over to the left. Come on back through center. And our final seated sequence here. Interlace the hands at the small of your back. So here maybe you need to turn a little bit to the side. Interlace the hands at the small of your back, roll the shoulders down away from the ears, and then start to extend the arms behind you. Lift up through the chest. Maybe lift a little higher. And if the arms don't straighten, you can always have a bend in the elbows too. No worries. Release. And scoot away back to center. Maybe you've been doing this one while reading emails. Totally fine. And then switching sides. You take the left arm out in front of you, use that right arm as a hook, draw the arm in, drop the shoulder down, a nice stretch for the outside of the shoulder. Following up with some wrist stretching, the anti-typing, texting, grab for the hand and extend the arm out in front. And then switching sides, grab for the fingers, extend forward, the arm extends. Beautiful, come on back to center. Now if you have some space to do some standing postures, we're gonna follow up with these additional 4. Maybe scoot your chair over to the side. And stretch the upper back a little bit. So extend the chair out in front, or you can use your desk as well as a support, and allow your ears to come between the arm bones. You might be up a little bit higher, and that's okay too. Just feel the stretch in the shoulders, the chest, the upper back. Keep the arms extended. You're almost pressing down, resisting the chair or the table. You feel this sweet opening in the upper back. As you come on back up, now you have a clear space. So we're gonna come into a lunge, step your left foot forward. The right leg is behind. Start with the bend in your right knee. And if you can, extend the arms up overhead. Maybe start to press back through your right heel, extending the right leg all the way. Or maybe it stays bent, but stretching the front of your right hip as much as possible. One of my favorites, going into a hip flexor stretch from here, or psoas stretch, grab for your right wrist. With your left hand, reach up and side bend over to the left. Inhale, come back to center, switching sides. Step the left foot back. Inhale. If your desk doesn't have the space to do this, go get some coffee. And while you're waiting for that coffee to brew, do this in the kitchen. Sometimes we have to get creative with the spaces we have, but never allowing an excuse to stand in our way. It's your body, your health, and what you take charge for it. Let's side bend, grab for the left wrist with your right hand, reaching up and over towards the right. Come on back up on the inhale, and the last one, grab for a wall or a door frame that you can do this one. Take your right arm towards the side, your shoulders connected, and stretch open the front of your shoulder and your chest. Stay as long as you like, switch to the other side. Breathing, always. And then come on back. So being very honest, this is actually how I sit in chairs these days. But that doesn't mean that we have to stop there. These sequences and postures should help throughout the day so that you feel loose and limber. Now, why do we need to move throughout the day? By movement, right, we keep our body, our muscles, our joints healthy, we keep the blood flow going through the body, keep the oxygen level up. But noticing too, when you have better posture in the spine, the shoulders, and the neck, you also have an increased energy level and in turn, increased productivity. Sounds like a win, 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 right? So share this sequence with fellow coworkers, with some friends, and for more yoga, wellness, and travel tips, head over to livefreewarrior.com. See you soon.